Start the recording. All right, welcome to this webinar. I appreciate you guys being here. So we're gonna start with the recording right now. Today is all about strategizing. Let's strategize way to turn your money. I'm talking about your money today, not my money, not your friend's money, but your own money into more money with Facebook ads. That's what this PowerPoint is gonna be about. That's what this webinar is gonna be about. So I highly recommend you to, get your cup of coffee or whatever you got to get and stay tuned till the end because we're going to be sharing some crazy stuff. My partner is here on the line with me and he has some stuff that he wants to share with you guys. So we're going to kind of split the webinar into two parts. We're going to be learning some massive value tonight. So definitely get your pen ready, get yourself ready because it's going down. We're about to crush it. So welcome to the webinar. My partner, Gabriel Beltran, he'll have the chance to come out and tell you a little bit more of what he's been up to, what he's doing, and how the stuff that we're going to share with you is going to enable you to make more money inside of your business and help you change your life, take it to the next level. So welcome to today's webinar. As you guys know, let's set the expectation for what we're going to learn on this webinar. I love doing that because I love to have a blueprint. Don't like to have my webinar all over the place. So let's set the expectation. But just before I do that, I love sharing a quote, all right? This is the quote that I want to share today. Success is a war, not a battle. Okay, this is a quote that I was thinking earlier. I was doing some writing and it came to my mind how becoming successful, it's not just going to be, just a one-time battle. It's going to be a war. Even when you become successful, you have consistently to keep on training. You have to consistently keep on fighting to keep what you have because success will leave you faster than it actually get to you if you don't do the right things to keep it. So that's what tonight you got to get on trainings. You got to read. You got to increase your mindset. You got to listen to audio. You got to keep pushing yourself to the next level. You have to always go to the next level. Someone said that, I remember, it's Jim Rohn. He says that if the end comes, let it find you climbing a new mountain, not falling down an old one. So you definitely always want to be pushing yourself to the next level. That's how you're going to get to your dreams and your goal and keep surpassing what you had in mind. Okay? So what's my goal doing this webinar for you? My goal is that I'm going to give you access to our Facebook hack. As you guys know, we went to Vegas and we've been learning some crazy stuff. We have some new hacks that I want to share with you guys. We want to share with you guys that you guys can implement inside of your business. I want to give you access to our new Facebook hack, and you will also understand how to spend more of your money with strategy. Now, I'm not just talking about spending money, but you don't have any strategies to actually go out there and make your money, create more money. If you're going to spend money on Facebook, you want to have strategy behind it. So you know exactly, hey man, if I spend $100, I'm looking into making, $200, $300, $500, 10, $1,000 with that $100 because you're spending it with strategy. The next thing, I want to give you access to Gabriel's new Facebook ad knowledge for the pros. Now, this is for the pros. He's going to come on the line. He'll talk a little bit more about what he's doing right now. Really some killer strategies, some killer stuff, guys. So I hope you guys are excited, ready to take it to the next level with us. Okay? And we'll do a Q&A. We love doing that, staying at the end of the webinar, taking questions. I mean, some people find it very, very helpful. I have many people who came to me and said, hey, Keder, man, we couldn't afford your coaching, but we came on one of your webinar and it was so amazing how you guys stayed after. You answered my question. And from that question, I was able to really triple my business in the next following week. So we love doing that. We take part of the webinar after that to do a Q&A and answer any questions that you might have, okay? So let's see some numbers from our students. I've been showing this for the last couple of webinars that we've done, but I want to show you some of our students. They are still increasing the numbers. Numbers are changing. So you know that the stuff that we're teaching you right now, it works, okay? This is one of our students. I really want to highlight him. I hope that he could have made it to the webinar, Charles Wendell, because I'm seeing this guy's process. It's amazing. It's amazing to see his process when he first started because I kind of documented his whole process. The same thing I did with Gabriel. We kind of documented the whole process. I remember when he first got started and said, hey, man, I spent $44 and I made $157 and I made $44, $157. So he spent like $44 in ads and make $157. That was his first day. So he was really excited about this stuff. This stuff rocks. Okay. Now, this is still him. A month later, he said, hey man, this is a month later. I had my first $1,000 day. So that was pretty cool because you can see the transition. If you look at the date, that was from the first date was from February 1st, I think 3rd or whatnot. And then this date is on the 21st, like a couple of weeks later, he came back, hey, I got my first $1,000 a day. So this stuff is rocking. And then he came back and said, hey dude, I just spent $132 and made $1,237. Now, this has been him. That's the stuff that what I've been showing you in the last couple of webinars. Now let's look at where Charles is now. Okay. Now this is him coming April 5th. That was last week when I came back from Vegas, and he said, hey, we just made our first $10,000 month. And doing this stuff, those are the testimony that we're looking for, right? Those are the people, like some of you that's on the line right now, you guys are the Charles, you guys are myself, people like myself, like Gabriel, who's gonna come out and do this stuff for your family. Guys, we believe in you. You guys are the reason that we keep doing this, because we believe in you. And we know more people like Charles is going to come out of this group of the people that keep showing up to the webinar, the people that keep pushing themselves to the next level, the people that keep searching for the knowledge. Those are the people that's going to win. We know that for a fact. And that's why we keep pushing every single day to help you to believe in yourself and taking the right action, giving you the right tools, helping you with the right strategy, and get you around the right knowledge so that you can have the right results. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. It's all about results. His first 10K month, that's pretty cool. I know this guy is going to take it to 100K. So if you guys are on the line, you haven't done a 10K month, I kind of show you the process. Just think about it. If you're working at your job and you're working really hard, maybe you have a part-time job, or maybe you still have your full-time job, or maybe you're doing this internet thing and it's not working for you. Just think about it. A couple of months from now, you can recreate the process for yourself with the information that we're sharing with you, and you're gonna be able to create months like that for yourself. Okay. So other people we have Moses Calderon, creating his first $500 day. We have Olaf, Randolph, first getting started. Matthew, who's another guy from our coaching, just straight up killing it and really making his $1,000 a day. And this is another guy that I spoke with on the phone, and next day he started having $563. So I think it's pretty cool. But you might ask yourself, hey Keder, what's in it for me, man? What's in it for me? You showing me all this stuff. Those are other people's money. So what's in it for me tonight? So here's the deal. Okay, remember, tonight we're here to learn how you can strategize your money to make more money. Okay, I want you to strategize your money. I used to be the type of person that loved looking at it in my bank account and seeing a stash of money, until a mentor of mine told me, dude, money that's in your account is not yours. It's crazy, right? The way he said it, yeah, you might think it's yours, but it's not yours. If everybody actually was to ask the bank for the money, they wouldn't have the money right now to give them. So the bank is actually using your money. If you're not looking every single day to strategize almost every type of income, almost every income that you have, to strategize it, to let it go into the marketplace and to bringing yourself more income, you're doing yourself a disservice. Okay, so tonight, that's what we're going to be speaking about, okay? So hopefully you guys are cool. You guys are ready. Okay, so we're going to teach you how to get better results with Facebook ads. You're going to learn how to use Facebook ads in your favor and generate positive cash flow. A lot of people are using Facebook ads and losing money. I used to be one of those people. And, we want to put you in the positive cash flow. And we want to show you how to increase your ROI, which stands for return on investment. For those of you you're probably new to business or your first time. So we're going to show you how to use the strategy to spend less money and make more, because that's what we all want. Spend less and make more. Okay, we're going to show you next level optimization, and we're going to teach you how to turn around and get laser targeted audience for your offer. Okay, laser targeted, straight to the target. And then we're going to show you one formula. You guys know that I love giving formula, and write them down. They're easy to take and implement them inside of your business. I want to teach you the broke and rich formula. Okay, the broke and rich formula. That's the one we'll speak about tonight. So you learn how to stay broke and rich at the same time. You might say, hey Keder, what the heck? That makes no sense. How do you stay broke and rich at the same time, right? We'll speak about the broke and rich formula, okay? All right, so to make sure that this makes sense to you, I will show you one of my live campaign, and we're gonna walk through it Okay, we're gonna work through the results together. I love doing that and helping you guys understand that you guys can do the same thing for yourself. All right. So who's ready to transform their lives? That's the question. Who's ready to transform your life? I mean, you've seen people like um, my student done it. We've seen other people done it. I myself have done it. You've seen people like Gabriel come into the game do the same thing. So who's ready to transform your life? Money's not everything, but money will give you the option and help you do that. And we're gonna teach you how to create that. So people say me, let's go. Eric say let's do it. Dante say yeah. All right, cool. So talk a little bit about us. So some of you that's on the line probably don't know me, you probably don't know my partner, and you might say, hey, this is the first time. Who are these guys? Are they legit? Can I listen to them or whatever? Hey, here's my story real quick in less than 1 minute. My name is Keder Cormier. This is my wife. I have two twins daughter. I love them to death. They are the reason that I do this stuff. They are my why. You know, my why is them. Every time I wake up, I looked at them. And yesterday I shared a story on my wall that got a lot of positive people, a lot of positive replies and a lot of positive notes. And I was telling people how when I grew up in Haiti, and there was days that I would go outside to get water, right? Like here in the States, it's so easy. People just go grab water and you got to come to your house. And I remember growing up and I would go to, when it was vacation time, I would leave in the city. And then for vacation time, I would go out to see my parents in the countryside. And when we get to the countryside, in order for me to actually take a shower, I would literally have to go to the river, to the source, and go with my bucket. And I would go out there, get the water, because it would be coming somewhere, close to my house. But it would be a long river that goes all the way up, past in front of many different people's house, or many people can, get to it before I get to it at the bottom where I was at. And it would be the same thing for other people that live maybe a little bit more south than I am. So literally in the same water that I would take a shower, it would be sometimes the same water we would take water to go back home and drink from those water, right? I thank God that, this whole time that, we never thought about it that way. But as you start growing up and, I remember days going to school being hungry. I remember days that, I couldn't have the things that I wanted. And I look at my daughters now growing up and I said, man, this is the reason. And I just looked at a post that Gabriel made on his wall earlier. Your reason gotta be so deep, so big that you're not gonna quit. You're not gonna give up. It doesn't matter how much that it takes you. It doesn't matter how many webinars you gotta get onto. It doesn't matter how many training, how many coaches that you gotta get onto. It is your responsibility and your goal to make it happen for your family. And I looked at them and I said, I broke that chain of poverty. I'm gonna go so much harder than my parents did because they went hard so that I can be in this position that I'm in today. And I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna make sure my daughters never have to experience the same thing that I did. I'm gonna push so much harder for everything that's in me. So you wanna fight more than yourself. You wanna fight for more than yourself. That way, it's not just about you. Because on the days that you feel like you don't deserve it, they do. Some other people do. So I just wanted to share this part of my life with you. That's why I'm really passionate about what I do. It's not just for the money for me. If I can see all of you that's on the line win, if I can see all of you that's on the line gain your freedom, do whatever you want, travel whenever you want, quit your job, fire your boss, be your own boss, make your own money, have things going on in your life, I will feel like my mission is being accomplished. That's what I'm here for. Even though we're gonna show you the strategy, these are only tools. Even though we're gonna show you e-commerce, we're gonna show you everything. These are only tools to get you what you want, which is ultimately the freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want, at your own term. And same thing goes for my partner here, Gabriel. He shared his story, just a glimpse of his story earlier on his Facebook, talking about how, even though he had to spend so much into his business, even though there was so much fear that he had to overcome, quitting his job, but it was worth it now to be home with his kid, to watch his kid. It's well worth it, to be home and see them grow, to be home and be there for them, to create something that is so positive into their lives that you did not quit, right? You can look at them in the eyes and say, your daddy or your mommy wasn't a quitter. We did everything. We went on the webinars. We did everything possible because you're not just doing it for yourself. So that's who we are, guys. That's who I am. And that's what I stand for. That's what we fight for. I'm an ex-college dropout, make this stuff happen. My partner, he's an ex-car rep. So we're not anything extraordinary. I'm not anybody special. If you see me make some videos, I'm a really down-to-earth guy. Same thing with Gabriel. We got a chance to meet each other in Vegas. We're here to help you. I want to help you. He wants to help you. That's our ultimate mission. And that's what we want to do, is provide the value and help most people get what they're looking for, okay? So this is not about the money, but it's more about transformation than it is about the money, okay? I think this guy's transforming his life, and I want some of you on the line. I want you to be the next Gabriel. I want you to be the next Keder who come in and transform your life and be that person who's going to inspire other people to do the same thing. But you need the tools, you need the training. This is Mr. Gabriel here with me in Vegas. And 6 months ago, that wouldn't be happening because he would have been stuck at his job, right? He would have been not living on his own term. Doesn't mean that if you do have a job, it's a bad thing, because we need people to have a job. But having the option, doing whatever you want, hanging out in mansions with people that have the same dreams, that's going after the same thing, that's what you want. You want to be surrounded with winners. You want to be in a circle of winners, because if you're a winner, if you put a winner in a winning circle, they're going to go win. And for all of you that's on the line, if you don't have the right circle, you might be missing, because you are a winner. You need the right circle. And being there, he's there with my mentor, Mr. Grant Cardone, my 7-figure mentor. I've been following this guy. He's been helping me in my business. And Gabriel had a chance to meet him, take a picture with him. And some of you on the line probably even seen him, have a conversation with him, talk with him for a little bit. Guys, you can change your life in the flip of a second, right? It's all about the decision. And it all starts tonight. It all starts from the decision that you make on this webinar, or at the end of this webinar, if you stay till the end, because we're going to share something powerful with you that you don't want to leave, right? Those are the decisions that's going to enable you to change your life in a split of a second. It doesn't take that long, right? This is him again, and me over here, and some other leaders in this industry, Mr. Scott Rayleigh, that's really crushing it with e-commerce right now. It's all about transforming your life and getting around the right circle. Him again with a couple of my mentors, right? A couple of my friends here, Mr. Jeremy Still and Nate O'Brien. Guys, it's all about creating a winning circle for yourself. And that's really what we want to create for you guys tonight. This is more about transformation than it is about the money. We're going to get into the training part, but I want you to understand, guys, it's all about the transformation. As you transform, your income has no choice but to transform. With the people you hang out, if they're making a lot of money, your income has no choice but to catch up with those people, because you're not hanging with the same crowd anymore. There's one person on the line that's listening to me, and that's you. And and you're going to make the decision, and you're going to be the next person who say, hey, you know what? I'm just going to squeeze myself in. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to do whatever it takes because my daughter needs it. My kid, my son needs it. And I'm going to do everything that it takes for me to get it. And that's you. I'm speaking with you right now. And you, that person on the line that has the desire, who has the passion, who has the vision, who wants it, but you just need a little bit of tweak. You just need the right circle. Okay, the power is in your hands tonight. Okay, the power is in your hands. We want to put that in your hands. So just before I go into a little bit further, before I bring out Gabriel real quick into what he want to share with you tonight, here's a couple of words for tonight. No distraction. Take that stuff away. Knowledge is here because we're going to give you some massive stuff. Cash flow is here. That's what you're looking for, okay? So you can count on this. We got you. Okay, we got you. And at the end of this webinar, I give you all the details on how you can become one of our students who's just growing. If you're truly about growing, you're not here to mess around, because there's a lot of people that jump on webinar to webinar. They don't make a decision. They're not looking for anything. If you're one of those type of people, it's not going to work out for you. But you take it seriously and say, hey, you know what? I want to be one of the students. Let's make it happen. So better results with Facebook, guys. How do we make that stuff happen? Okay, you must be willing to play the money game with Facebook. Forget about the whole free stuff. I've done it. I have free stuff, but you cannot build your business based on free Facebook traffic. It ain't going to happen. If you just think about, hey, I'm going to have $1 billion business just on free Facebook traffic, Well, you better be sure that you have a huge following, and it's gonna take you years to build a huge following, guys. Forget the free stuff, okay? You need to put money out there to make money. I don't care how you're gonna get the money. You need to get money out there. The more money you can spend in your business, the more powerful you're gonna become of a player. Okay, you gotta play by the rules to get better results. Facebook rules, they don't even show the free stuff anymore. They want you to pay. You need to pay to play. Don't be afraid. We're going to show you strategy on how you can pay less so that you can make more. So you don't need a whole lot of money, but I'm just saying you got to get out from the mentality, I want free, 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 free. You become a free pro. So you want to move from that mentality and say, hey, you know what? Even if it's starting at 20 bucks a day, even if it's starting at $5 a day for 5 days a week, that's $25. I'm going to invest into my business. Okay, so you definitely want to keep that in mind. In order for you to get better results, you always want to test before you scale. That's what we want to talk about tonight. Test before you scale. Don't just go spend money. You want to test before you scale. So the breakdown, real quick. Here's how I test. Okay, Facebook ads. That's what we're talking about tonight. We're gonna strategize. That's what the title of this webinar is: strategize for Facebook ads. I test from $5 to $10, so it's not a lot of money, guys. My tests run at $5 to $10, and I usually let my tests run for 5 to 7 days. So whatever you're testing, if you're gonna test something, keep in mind, hey, I need $25, $25 to $35 to test this stuff. Okay, testing. So if you're planning on testing something, keep in mind I need $5 to $35, $25 to $35 to test it for 5 to 7 days. That's how you're gonna see results. Okay, then after I get results, now I start getting money back, or I start seeing this stuff is rocking. I'm gonna plan to spend $50 to $100 more into it so that I can make more money. Okay, so this is where results comes in. So that's about, I'm looking 15 to 30 days. Right, I'm looking at building a business long term, not just overnight. Okay, so 15 to 30 days, I'm looking to spend $50 to $100 to get more data, to get data to know where my information are really coming from. Okay, then next, I'm looking to scaling. Okay, scale to the maximum, scale to the to the much money that you got. Because the more you can put money in, the more money you're gonna make. So scale, I'm looking at spending $200 to $100 to $1,000 in scaling, or even more. It all depends. If the campaign is winning and I can spend $1,000 a day. If you have the fund, last week I did a webinar on how you can find funding for your business. If some of you did follow this webinar, it was massive value. If you don't have the fund, you definitely want to get the fund so that you can put more inside of your business. Okay, so it's still gather more data. I posted this post on Facebook the other day how I spent 13K last month and made a total of 153K in our business. Now, some of it was from e-commerce, some of it is from different coaching and different products that we sell, but we have different funnels on the internet that sets up everything, and we start scaling up from slow and then scaling up to higher. We start like just like everybody else, like $5,000 different campaign, different stuff, and then start scaling up big. So even if you see these numbers and say, hey, heck no, I cannot spend $13,000 in a month on just Facebook ads, don't worry about this stuff, right? That's on one account. You can just start at 5, at 25, guys. Don't let the numbers push you away. So some more example that I had on this one, playing the money game. Okay, I spent $800 on this campaign and made $6,000. But it started at 25 bucks, just like I showed you guys. The principle, the formula to go by, $25. It's not that hard for a week, right? For most people. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pass it up to Gabriel, but just before I do that, I want to do a live scaling. Who's down for that? I'm gonna do a live. Who's down for a live scaling? I'm gonna break it down real quick in less than 5 minutes. So let me get out of the presentation. I'm gonna do a live scaling. Who wants to do a live scaling with me? Let's see what we got. Am I gonna see your back office? Okay, so just said I am. William says, okay, sure, yes, wow. Okay, Tracy said, why? God bless you. Yes, me. Okay, I do. All right, cool. All right, let's do it, guys. All right, I'm gonna do a live scaling. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna use that. Okay, I'm not actually gonna scale a campaign. When I mean live scaling, I'm gonna show you in details how I do it. Okay, I did a webinar the other day about it, but there's one thing in the webinar I did not show, so I left it for you guys. That's came. I mean, there was I did a 15-minute video the other day on scaling. Okay, on scaling, but I did not show what I'm gonna show you here on this. Okay, there's one step that I did not show in there, and I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, on scaling. So I'm looking into scaling my ads. So first thing that I'm looking for, guys, same principle that I go with you, that I shared with you earlier. My first ad is all about testing. So my first thing is a test ads for $5. Okay, so $5, I'm gonna do an ad. More likely, I'm gonna do a PPE ad, which stands for page post engagement. Okay, so page post engagement, what's going to happen, this ad is going to start driving traffic. So I'm going to start getting traffic. Traffic is going to start coming to my ads, to this ad. Okay. So what's going to happen next, I'm going to let this ad run for, 4 or 5 days, start getting some traction, start seeing, and I apply this stuff in almost everything that I do in my business right now. Okay. So it's universal. It doesn't matter if you're doing e-commerce or if you're doing something else, you're selling your own webinar, you're selling your own products. It's the same principle because you want to get data first, okay? So my second ad is I'm gonna do over here, right? So I get a sell. So I make some money over here. I get a sell. So I'm making some money, so I'm testing about $5. So let's say before I spend $25, I get a sell. So I spent 5 days. I get a sell and I made a sell. So what I'm gonna do now, I usually break down. Gabriel has some powerful information on what's working and what's not working right now as far as some extra stuff that we do. So what I would do here, I create an ad set that has multiple ads inside of it. Okay, multiple ads inside of that ad set. So this is an ad set. So this would be one ad, and then I would create an ad set that has multiple of these ads, right? So it's like a PPE, but those would be WC ads, which stand for website conversion. I know I'm getting a little technical here, guys, but for those of you that don't understand Facebook marketing, don't worry. This stuff might be going over your head. It's no problem. We have training that teaches you more deeper or walk step by step on how to do it. So if you find yourself right now feeling, oh, what the heck is going on right now? I have no idea. Don't worry about it. You'll understand it a lot deeper as you get in the inside. So I'm looking to spend, as we said earlier, anywhere between $50 to $100 on this one, just to see where I'm standing at, to see my data, where my sales are coming from, because I got to sell from it. So I need to know. So what I would do is break down over here from ages and gender. So like me, you need to know your target. Like if you're doing e-commerce, that's cool. Like me personally, I know what my target is. Like if I'm selling my own course, if I'm selling, a network marketing business, I know my target is male from the age. This is my target. Those are the people that buy from me the most. Male from the age of 25 to 45. This is my target market. So this is like, if I'm targeting a video, if I'm targeting a blog that I make, if I'm targeting something, these are the people that bought from me the most. Now, do I have females? Yes, I have a lot of females on my team. I have a lot of people that I sell stuff to that are females, but this is my most targeted. This is the people that buys from me the most. So you need to know your target. And if you do this, long enough, you're going to start seeing the repetition. You're gonna start seeing the people that buys from you the most. Okay, so that's where this comes from, where you have all these ads now targeting gender and age. So okay, I'm targeting people from male from the age of 25 to 45, or female from the age of 25 to 30. So I have all this breakdown, and then what's gonna happen now in about 3 or 4, 5 days, I'm gonna see where that's not making me sell. So if this is not making me sales, I would cross them out. The ads is not making me sales, then I would scale it up even more. Okay, now I'm gonna scale it up to a little bit more money for the ads that's making me money. So those ads will be all $1. Pretty easy, right? $1 testing. If you don't have money, you want a budget. Like me, I would do them a little bit more expensive. Sometimes I do $5 just if I want to push hard. If I have find something that's winning, and I just want to go hard all over the board, I'll just do $5 on each ad. And this ad set would be, spending about $200 a day. So and doing these ads, you might say, hey, Keder, I'm looking to have about 20 ads in this, 20 to 30 ads. So you might say, hey, Keder, man, how do you do, like, it's going to take you all day. Well, we have tools to do this stuff, so it's not going to be a problem if you're trying to do it. Okay, and then I would scale up. So what I would do, the stuff that are winning the most, the stuff that are winning the most, I would spend more money on them. So let's say I was spending $5 on this ad and it's making me, I'm spending five and it's making me $50. I would go and spend, a little bit more. I would duplicate them and spend more money on them. Okay. So what I would do is just duplicating on this ad and spend a little bit more money on those ads. On the same ads that are already winning, I would just either there's two ways you can actually do it. Right now, I spoke with a couple of people. There's been some changes with Facebook. I'm not 100% sure on the data yet. Maybe next webinar, I'll let you guys know if duplication works better than increasing your budget. It's been working way better than increasing your budget for the longest, but now I'm hearing some data that there's been some changes where increasing your budget works kind of better than duplication. So we'll see as far as what works better. That's why you guys want to stay plugged in. You guys want to know what's going on. We'll keep you guys updated on the data. But as of me right now, that's what I've been working on and been working perfectly. So here, I'll literally be spending, about $200 to $500 on ads. So it's the same. It would be the same to do $500. It would be the same thing that I'm selling. Okay, it would be the same thing that I'm selling. Then I would scale it up a little bit more. After I scale it, I would scale it up a little bit more. I can't see your screen. You can't see my screen? What? I think it must be your computer, Sadrach. It must be your computer because everybody else been following. So um, you can try to relog in. Trying to relog in into the webinar. Maybe it'll let you see it. I don't think it's on my end. All right, cool. Okay, so this would be the next stage. The next step that I would take it would be to scale it up again and spend some more money. But now this is what I didn't teach on my webinar. So on this one, I would do a lookalike audience. Okay, lookalike audience is something inside of Facebook. It gives you from the people that was buying from you, from your data that you have already. It can mirror, you know, what a similarity of people that will be buying your stuff. So you have those ads now targeting those people in the lookalike audience. So it would literally mirror. So Facebook can find, let's say right now, I know people that's buying my product is 25 to 45. And let's say those people, they like Les Brown. Okay, let's say Les Brown, I've been testing it. It was a great audience for me. And I was selling the product and people was buying it. So what I would do after I scale up my Les Brown ads, I would literally tell Facebook, I want you to mirror Les Brown. The same people from Les Brown that are from the age of 25 to 45. I want you to mirror that audience. And it'll tell me, hey, those same people, he would go and find other people that probably don't even like Les Brown's page, but in the similarity of, they've been listening to Les Brown, or they have the same type of profile information. So Facebook is smart enough to give me that data. And then boom, now I just expanded my campaign from just, the people that I had before from Les Brown to now a couple of millions, another million. Facebook is just smart enough to give you those people, and now you expand to make more money, okay? And then here's a bonus one. You can scale up your ad to other countries. I had one ad that was winning in the state, and for some weird reason, I said, "Hey, let me check this stuff out because it has a similarity with Brazil." Because I saw Brazil, I was doing some research, and in Brazil they had a big fan page for the thing that I was targeting. I was like, "Dude, that's kind of weird." So I went in and target people in Brazil with that ad. I made more money in Brazil than in the States. So countries, guys, this is one thing you don't want to miss out. If you winning, check different countries out. If you're winning into a product or people buying something from you, if you see the similarity, you can actually scale it up to a different country. Okay, so now this is how I scale, guys. I give you guys, there's about four data here on how I scale and take it to the next level. So you guys see it live on how you can scale it to take it to the next level. So Gabe, are you still on the line? So let me know if you guys got value from this so far. Let me see who's on the line. And you guys can even jang this diaphragm if you need it onto how do I scale my ads. If you do the same thing for your campaign, I promise you, you're going to start winning. You're going to start winning because you break it down and you know exactly how to spend more money to make more money. Gabriel, are you on the line, bro?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. You want to take it over, man? I know you're the master at this stuff. And then for the people that's still on the line, don't leave. I have something powerful for you guys that I wanna share with you guys before you finish, Gabriel. So you want to take it away, man? You want to share your screen?
Sure, sure, sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All
How
right.
can I? Let me see.
I'll pass it up to you. Hold on,
All
Gabriel.
right.
Gabriel. So you guys get double the value tonight, guys.
Can you see the chat? Because I cannot see the chat, and I like to see how many people are like interacting with us.
I give it to you now. I don't think I can see it now, but you can see it because I give you the.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we see your screen.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So, guys, welcome to this webinar. Pretty much Keder killed it with all the information you guys give you. And, for those who are looking still for the magic pill, like I did for the past before I started getting success, I did it for like a year, looking for the magic pill and getting ADD, getting all the courses and coaching, and I was not applying. It's all about applying, learning something, and being the best as you can on that single strategy. And I promise you, what we're sharing right now, right here, they're $1 million ideas. Literally, you can take this knowledge and turn it to $1 million business in a short period of time because it's Facebook is a platform that you can scale, and the sky is the limit. So you always want to be running paid traffic, and you want to run traffic where you can scale, no matter what you're doing. If whether you're doing consulting, your business is a local business, and you want to promote it through Facebook, whatever it is, Facebook is the right place to pretty much take your business to the next level. I'm gonna do something cool. I'm gonna walk you guys for like a live training in a live account so you guys can see what's going on. I want to see some yes, yes, yes on the chat box. And you, Peter, if you see my screen, please let me know.
Yeah, I see your screen. You're good. So let's see.
Okay.
Hold
Awesome. So check on your phone how many people are interacting. As if I got a lot of people, I'm gonna share more. If you guys are kind of cold, I'm not gonna share as much because I don't want to waste my time or your time. So if I see people that are really interested and want to take their life to the next level, I'm gonna give you some crazy stuff.
All
I
right.
just
So
want to see.
we have a lot
Yes.
of yes. We have Kim that
Okay.
says yes. Gordon says yes. Tracy says yes. Sandra says yes. Heck yes. Dante says yes. Let's go. I'm so excited. I'm so high. Don't get too high. I hope you're not
Awesome.
smoking. Someone say I'm.
All right, check.
Sure, let's go. Let's do it. All right, awesome,
Guys,
awesome.
do me a favor. I will give you 30 seconds. Grab a pen and a paper because you're gonna need to write down some notes if you want to take value out of this webinar, because what I'm gonna share with you guys is gonna be very valuable, and what Keder just did on the screen. I don't know if you can save like a screen picture and send it to them by email so they can have the blueprint that you did, which is awesome as well. All right. So Facebook, I'm gonna break it down to 4-step guide that I'm doing right now because, as you know, guys, Facebook is changing the algorithm constantly. But you don't have to get scared or paranoid. What it means is that Facebook is making changes for the better. because when Facebook gives you as an advertiser more tools and you can better your system and spend less money and make more, that means for Facebook that you as an advertiser are going to spend more money because you're profitable. It makes sense. So that's why Facebook is changing the algorithm. So it's turn your money into more money, like Keder explained. If you have the money in the bank, it's not going to grow. And believe it or not, the money that the bank has liquid available today and pretty much for the past year till now, it's only 3%, which blow my mind when I find out this from another friends that I have made millions of dollars in MLM companies and stuff. Yeah, it's 3% that they hold the cash liquid. So if right now every single person in the United States goes to the bank and want to withdraw the money, guess what? They're not going to be able to, because the money doesn't exist. The money is out in loans. And that's why you want to reinvest the money and always, keep the cash flow. Second, I want to say it's I started broke, and if I made it happen, Keder made it happen, you can make it happen. It's all about believing in yourself and have the the passion and drive to go to those barriers, because like you see in this picture, we have a nice river, and at the end we have the skyline beautiful with the sunset, but in order to get there, we're gonna have a lot of bumps in the road and ups and downs, and that's how like kind of like the entrepreneur life is. You're gonna have the ups and downs, and you need to overcome all these objectives, and the way you overcome this is working in yourself, in your mindset. That's why it's very important to read every single day and watch audio videos and stuff, just to get stronger. It's like working out on the gym. So step number one, guys, this is nothing new, but for some of you guys, it's gonna be new. The number one reason on Facebook to crush it to the next level is gonna be pixels, okay? What is a pixel? Pixel is something, it's like an identity that Facebook locates and identifies in your advertising how people are behaving in your ads. So for example, if you have an ad that is running targeting 24 to 44, and Facebook identifies that your target audience is working better and adding to cart from the range of 25 to 35, you want to analyze that data later on and relaunch a campaign, and you're gonna also pick and choose the pixel add to cart, because that's the behavior people are doing. It's pretty much actions that people are making. I call it events. So we can target in three type of events. We can do view content, which is someone visiting your website. We can do someone who added the item to cart if you do an e-commerce, or you can do someone who already purchased. So if you optimize for views, for example, at the beginning, you want to get as much views as it possible can, because you are giving away, for example, a free ebook on a webinar. You want to optimize for views. So when you optimize for views, Facebook is going to allocate people that are matching the profile with the people who are already viewing your content, and he's going to give you more impressions based on those people, okay? So I don't want to get too much into detail, but pixels is number one. And if you have no idea, I mean, we go in detail about that on our private coaching and stuff, but I just want to show you that, and then I'm going to show you live. Second, the power of video ads. Okay, I'm changing a little bit my strategy lately, because the way I was doing everything pretty much, it's people are doing images, okay? And I was big doing images and please testing the images, but guess what? Facebook has an objective of pretty much taking YouTube's placement on Alexa's to be ranking better than YouTube, okay? So Facebook wants to be the ultimate platform for people who watch videos, images, everything. So Facebook right now, it's pushing more traffic to videos than anything. If you run a video ad, you'll see that your engagement is gonna be up through the roof, like 45 up click-through rate, which is huge and insane compared to an image. And your cost per view on the videos is gonna be down to the like 0.001. And I have sometimes 0.3 zeros and 1 cent, which is insane. Okay, that's why you wanna do videos. Third step will be the power of tracking, okay? When we're using this platform, we're gonna be able to see, okay, because what happened in Facebook is, if you do a video ad, you're not gonna know on Facebook himself which people actually watch the video till the end. You're only gonna see, okay, this demographic watched the video, but I'm not gonna know who watched the video until the end, who watched the video 70%. So in this tracking device, like you see right now, if you see the drop-down menu, we're gonna be able to allocate who watched the video, as I have it highlighted, 95% through the end, 75, 25, and 100% watch. Okay, so that's why tracking with a platform or a third-party system, it's crucial to me, and that's why I have success on Shopify from the get-go, spending $5, because what I was doing before is what a lot of people do. It's like they create like 20 ads, 250 ad sets, and then they kind of analyze which one was profitable or which one not. But what if you have a software that is telling you from that 50 or 25 bucks you spend and you got no sales, and you wonder why I didn't have sales? Now you're gonna be able to know, okay, let's analyze what's going on. So I'm gonna take you live to this platform and software real quick. Let me see. So you can see what kind of I'm telling you right now. Really quick, let me see. I'm just gonna grab this ad, for example. I'm gonna do lifetime. Let me see. All right. So now we have some data here. We spent some money. Now we're gonna know this ad. I already optimized it because I see that I don't have too much age. I only targeted 18 to 34. But this is the deal, guys. I want to see who actually purchased my item, right? So now I can see that the age 25 to 34, I sold 54 items, and my cost per purchase, it's $3. That means that if I'm selling a t-shirt that it's $20, I'm only spending $3 on Facebook advertisement to acquire 20 bucks. Okay, who, that's, to me, it's mind-blowing when I start falling in love with analyzing all the data and stuff. Now I see that a majority of the time people are like, oh man, I'm getting so much engagement, 18 to 24. Let's run that ad, because you can see Facebook is giving me a bunch of impressions on this age. But check this out, guys. I only sold 22, and each acquisition, it's almost $10. So I'm spending $10 to make a sale of $20, right? And my cost per click, it's even expensive. It's even more expensive, but Facebook is feeding more impressions to this age because majority of the people are this. But when you focus on these are the buyers. I call buyer audience 25 and up, because 18 to 24, majority of the time people don't even have the money, to spend and make decisions by their own, like right there. So this is why you want to use a tracking device. Okay. So now back to the slide. 1 second here. Back to the slide. That's why the power of video. Now, tracking. Back to videos. The reason why we want to do videos, I want you to test it. It's because when we run a video, not a video PPE, not a video conversion, a video view, Facebook is gonna do this for us. It's gonna create a custom audience, which if you go here, I want you to notice this. March 15. This is a brand new store. Zero money spent on advertising. Okay, so take a look at this. The day 16, we got some money coming in, $5 a day, no sales. As you see, no sales, no purchase at all. Going to the day 17, same thing. We're spending a little bit more, no sales, so and so and so on, right? But take a look at the lifetime now. Okay, lifetime, we spent so far $2,000, $2,700, and generated $8,700. And this is not something easy. This actually is a challenge, because this store is selling high-end clothing. I mean, each pair of it's beach clothes, each dress or whatnot you want to call it, it's like $150. It's not, and it's based in the United States. So I just want to show you this live, and I want to walk you through to show you what I'm doing with this. So for example, here I ran a video that I'm telling you it's gonna be a video, but not video PPE, only video views. Why? Because when you run a video views, we're gonna be able to go to your audiences, and Facebook is gonna actually populate an audience for you, which is gonna be a long right here. You see, right? 11,000 custom audience. So what Facebook is doing when people is watching the video, he's saving in a bucket those people who watch. So what you're gonna do later is create a lookalike audience, and you're gonna run ads into that lookalike audience to retarget pretty much all the people who show interest in your video. So that is huge to me because, for example, if you're selling something that is on a niche, that a celebrity or a funny video that can goes viral, like a cat or something related to that particular niche, you can go to YouTube, find a video that went viral, run that video, and collect all the people who watch the video, and then retarget them with something totally relevant to the video. And that to me is huge. And that's why video ads is super important, and a lot of people are getting more and more and more success running video ads. And utilizing the tracking device by being able to see which demographic and age and gender and mobile device placement and region and city, it's giving you that engagement. You're gonna be able to talk direct to the buyer. It's a no-brainer, you know. That's why I'm showing you right here. Like you see right here, I'm 95% of people who completed the video are from Mexico. So what it makes sense for you, it's to run the advertisement in Mexico, and your cost per click and engagement and conversions are gonna be super low. I hope you took notes of that. I know I'm gonna do it short, sweet, and quick, but I'm telling you, nothing is impossible, guys. The sky is the limit. What I just gave you right there was like golden nuggets. If you took notes and you take action and you apply this, Keder, that's all I gotta cover. I know it's short and sweet, but I don't want to drag this longer because I don't think it's enough. Huh?
I mean, combining with what you guys have tonight, I mean, it's serious. Sometimes, like you said earlier, Gabriel, we're looking for the secret all over. But if someone was to take this training, just this little training, and you say, I'm going to watch this for the next 45 days, and every single day, I'm going to implement just the strategy part of this training, just the strategy. Every day, I must say consistently, there's no way you will come back 45 days to me and Gabriel and say, I got absolutely no results. It will be impossible. Right, Gabe?
Absolutely.
It
Yeah,
will be
man. If
impossible.
you're not getting results, I will literally open your ads and see what's up, because there's something like impossible. It's impossible not to have results with that. You're gonna have results because data, it's where you need to achieve. And a lot of people don't understand that what we need to do. And just I want to share something else real quick, okay, guys. I had my breakthrough. I started making a bunch of money in Shopify, and that, since I started getting money, that gave me the opportunity to now invest in another model business that I also love, which is CPA. And thanks to this, right, because I grow so much in my mindset that I was able, that I got chills right now. I was able to experience again what is to start from scratch in a brand new model business and see it grow. And I did it, and I did it within a month. And guess what? Right now I'm killing it again. I'm making 4 figures a day on CPA, but guess what? I started losing money for this first week and a half. But what got me through that, what got me through the old bumpy roads and ups and downs, is because I already know the blueprint, and it's a no-brainer. So once you know the blueprint, you will know exactly what to do, and you'll know what to expect. And at the beginning, guys, you're not gonna find a product that you're gonna, I'm not gonna say you're not, it's not impossible, but it's 1% out of 99, because I never seen it. And I know some people can probably, that's why I'm not saying it's possible, but to me it's kind of really hard to launch a campaign, launch a product, and be profitable right away. Guys, that's why we have data. It's like you're going fishing and you have 5 types of bait, right? And you're gonna try one by one until you know which one is giving you the best results. And that's where you're gonna fish using that bait, because you already know, okay, if I'm fishing in this part of the river and I'm using this bait, I'm getting fishes all day long, so I'm gonna start using this. But before we don't test all those type of different bait, I don't even know how to call it, but you got the point. You're not gonna know, so that's why it's very important to understand that you need to have a strategy and a technique to follow in order to make something successful. So that's what I'm telling you. I got the privileges of jumping into CPA and starting from scratch, failing like crazy, and then overcoming that failing and now making a killing. And I love it. And every time I do it, I love it because I love that challenge, you know. And that's why entrepreneurs, I think it's all about that challenge, because if you get to a plateau that it's like printing money and push a button, it gets boring. The fun part, guys, is that fighting and battling and until you make something profitable. It's like watching a baby grow. Okay, so that's all I want to say, bro.
Powerful, bro. I love what you shared, man. It was really, really, really amazing, man. It was some amazing stuff that you shared. So I hope you guys take notes because that was some powerful stuff. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. So for those of you who needed a training, here you go. You got it. You got a powerful training tonight. You can get off the webinar. You good. Apply the stuff, crush it. I hope you took notes and everything is copacetic and crazy for you to just go and crush it out there. But we have something special for some other ones of you who really want to take it to the next level, really want to crush it. Here's what we want to do, okay? So we would like to get you in our inner circle. And the cool thing about being in our inner circle, you don't just get the benefit of having our training, because me and Gabe, we're going to host a training on Wednesday for the people in our inner circle. On Wednesday, we actually doing a crazy Q&A. I mean, what you saw he break down tonight, that's nothing compared to what we're gonna be doing. This is where we show our store, back office, and everything, where we laid it down. And I see people asking questions in the group right now. And some of the questions that you're asking, we would only answer them on a Wednesday. But you have to be on our Wednesday inner circle. And that's not all. When you get into our inner circle, you get the chance to hang out with us, go places with us. We'll let you know of the event that's going on, rub shoulders with people that's crushing, that's making it happen. Get to see Gabriel. And, I mean, hearing him on a webinar is different than going to an event and get to be around him. I mean, literally, I was in Vegas with this guy. We was in the same place, but I barely see him because everybody was just pulling, yo, can you do my Facebook ads for me? Yo. And he was so giving and so, so generous to people. He was all over the place and even got contracts while he went over there because he was so good at what he's doing. And that's what we want to create for you by bringing you into the inner circle. We want to create an atmosphere for you where you guys can grow to a whole next level. Okay, so here's what we want to do. If you would like to get recognition with leaders and taking your business to the next level, taking your brand to the next level, we want to bring you to the inner circle. But first, let me ask you this question: would you say you got value out of what we did tonight? Just from Gabe incorporating what he did and me bringing you some of the value in the beginning. Would you say that was valuable to you guys? Yes, 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 yes. Okay, great, great. So that was massive value to some of you. A lot of you are actually saying yes. So let me ask you this question real quick. If I was to give you access to our 6 weeks underground coaching that we did, okay, for our students, would that be something that you're interested in? And I mean, we say 6 weeks on there, but we keep it on going because we actually help you and keep pushing with you until that you get results. That you don't feel like, hey, I just come to a webinar, I'm by myself trying to make this stuff happen. So this is where we share our secret strategy. Okay, we have 6 crazy modules on there. I mean, you got 6 crazy modules, secret strategy, and you see in the inside what people are doing, or people are not talking about some of the stuff that we're doing. That's what you get in the inside. Okay, and you get access to our Facebook underground. It's a Facebook private group with hidden strategy that we're doing all day, and we have all day supports inside of this stuff. And we have a Facebook superstar chat. This is where people that are winning, that are crushing it right now, letting us know ideas. Charles Wendell every day hit us up, me and Gabriel, and telling us, yo, I just hit my first $1,000. Yo, I'm missing on some targeting, and I should target females, and I should target male. I'm missing money here, and kind of hone people's skills and get you in that environment where you're not alone, or you're not by yourself, where you have a group of people that's supporting you. Give you access to that chat with all the other superstar students and people that are crushing it. Okay. So if that is something that's interesting to you, you would want to do it. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to 6 weeks that allinoneFreedom.com. Okay. I'm not going to go like last week. I kind of went into the breakdown of what's inside of it. This week, I'm not even going to go into the breakdown. If you had followed us from the previous week, from week one the amount of value, and this stuff is worth, I would literally paid over 10K for this stuff, for the amount of value that we shared in there. But you're not even gonna pay that for it. So I want you to go over there if you guys are interested, to get a mentor. Like Gabe said, I know when I got a mentor, my business changed. When I got a mentor, everything changed. Someone that I can go to and say, hey man, I'm stuck. Hey man, what do I need to do here? Hey, give me the next step. Hey, I'm stuck. My ads are not converting. What can I do? Just having someone to send me input, or someone to look at my work and say, hey, go there. That was it for me. That's when I had my first 100K month. I mean, some of you trying to fight to get 100K year. That's when the light, just brain for me, like tinkled for me. And it was like, oh shoot, that's what I needed to do. And a mentor had made me realize my potential and my power. And that's what Gabriel was speaking about earlier. He knows the blueprint now, because he's created certain things and follow the blueprint. Someone who's already been through it, it's easier to go to the next thing and just created it. But when you have a mentor who's been through it and say, hey man, this is exactly how I did it, this is what you want, boom, you can go crush it. So this 6 weeks, go to 6weeks.allinoneFreedom.com. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna go there with you. For those of you that need the scaling, here it is once more. You can actually grab it for yourself. So here's the deal. We kind of break it down for you on this page, what you're going to be getting. Here you have the 6 weeks coaching, transformation for your e-commerce business and everything. So we kind of break it down, what's to expect, store setup and everything else, Facebook ads, advanced Facebook ads. I mean, if what you think you see here was something, just imagine when we go into the advanced strategy. I mean, we're talking about really advanced stuff, advanced targeting, because tonight we kind of scratch the surface, and Gabriel will show you just a little bit of, how to use the tool and stuff. Just imagine going into advanced strategy, advanced targeting, advanced audience, and having a Q&A, listening to other people's answering the questions. Everything's already done and they're waiting for you, understanding how to do high ticket and scaling your business to start making thousands of dollars a day. That's my offer to you. So go to 6weeks.allinoneFreedom.com. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a Q&A session. Me and Gabe love doing that, but it's not going to be a long one, guys, because we have another webinar. Believe it or not, we have another webinar for CPA. That's why we're telling you guys, you got to get in the circle, because we have some people in the circle right now. Not only they winning with Shopify, but they step it up because they follow what we're doing. If you're making money, why not invest it? Why not even get to the big dogs and start making more money? So we have people who's already stepping it from Shopify, from e-commerce, and not going into the CPA with us. So they following, as they blazing the trail with us. So if you're the type of person who want to take action, you don't just want to get in just for the training, but you want to get in to know what's going on, to get into the circle, to be around the information, to be, hey man, tomorrow we have another webinar for people that's actually doing CPA, crushing it to a whole next level. Now, this is a 7-figure business for the people who's ready to take it to the next level. I'm not throwing this out there just to get your mind going. Hey, should I go CPA route? Should I go? Guys, do what you got to do, okay? Do what you got to do and stick with it until you get results. I wouldn't introduce anyone here to jump into something else if you're not getting results, okay? So if you have mentors, cool, because they can help you. But if you by yourself and you jump in from ship to ship, you're not going to get results because you have no direction, because you're just trying to do it on your own. So anyway, guys, go to the website, 6weeks.allinoneFreedom.com. Take action. Tomorrow we have a coaching, and on Wednesday you're gonna have access to our private live coaching. We're gonna have a massive Q&A. So tonight we're just gonna have a really soft Q&A. We'll probably take like maybe 2 or 3 questions. So if you guys have any questions, raise your hands, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring you out. Then you can ask the questions you have. Doesn't matter on the title or the topic, and we'll bring you out right now. So let me bring out Mr. Bobby. Bobby, can you hear me? Can you unmute can you unmute? All right, if Bobby cannot be unmuted, I don't know if you have a mic, Bobby, Edmund. Let me bring out Dan. Dan, can you hear me, Dan? Hey, Dan. Speak, man. All right, so we have a couple of people that's raising their hands, but it looks like they don't have a mic. All right, Jackson. So let me bring you out, Jackson. Jason, my bad. Jason King. Can you hear me, Jason? Is it me? I can't hear you guys. Oh, all right. Because we have a lot of people with their hands up, but I'm
I
not
don't
hearing
hear
nothing.
anything.
Kim?
No.
Yes, I'm here.
Kim?
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay, okay. I was muted, guys. My speaker was muted. My bad. So all those other people before, Den, can you come out, Den?
Do you have my mic on?
Yeah, you're good. You're good, Kim. Kim, my bad.
Okay.
Everybody else, I didn't have my thing on. Sorry.
My question is quick. I was just going to ask. I really first I want to say and want everybody to hear that your training is incredible. Even the beginning $67 introduction to Gabriel's training was awesome for me, and I'm currently now working for myself. But my question for you, I'm still not making the money I was making in corporate. I'm gonna be honest about that. But
Congrats.
my question is this. I was running I was optimizing ad sets. And my question is, should I be optimizing the ad set? I saw that you mentioned about existing. I didn't know whether to optimize the existing or create a whole new campaign. Am I creating a new campaign or just a new ad set? That's my question.
Gabriel, you want to take that one, bro?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for your question, and awesome. You start getting results now. It's the sky is the limit. You just gotta start pushing. Every time you got a result with one ad, you don't want to touch that ad. You want to create a new campaign, analyzing the data you already have, and just pretty much cutting the red and growing the green. What I mean by this is you're gonna see the age and the breakdown points and all that. So you're gonna utilize all the data into the new campaign. So you're gonna leave aside the age and, for example, placement that is not converting as well. I hope that answers your question.
I think so. So I'm creating a new campaign and just changing some of the characteristics within the ad set that's working. Then scale.
Exactly.
Okay, got
Exactly.
it. All right, thank you, Gabe. I really appreciate you guys.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Congrats again, Kim, for having success. And once you start having some success, it's worth it. You're gonna keep building that snowball effect and make it happen. So then asked the questions. What's the difference between the coaching and the course? Well, the coaching then is that you get to do what we just did here tonight, but on a whole next level, and you get to do it. You have a 5 weeks coaching where we actually coach you. Go to the store, set up some stuff. If you have any questions, you have me, you have Gabe, you have other students you can ask during the day. We'll let you guys know what's winning if we have any different program, but you also have full access to, like, if you have the course, you have, like, 5, 10 minutes, 5, 10 minutes video that shows you, but you have access to 6 massive video that goes into details on really how to break down stuff, from setting up your store, to breaking pixel, to breaking how to target, to breaking understand how to scale up your store for high profit. We share our stores with those students. We don't share our stores. We share our items that are winning. I mean, there's so much more in there than just the regular course that you need to have. And then you get me, and you get me as a coach. You get Gabriel as a coach that can help you. So that's a big difference, man. Big time. So, hey, you want to say something about your results and how Shopify been helping?
I wanna hear that.
Yes. Well, I actually kind of came him to see him because I missed him. So, because he's always working so hard, so sometimes I have to check on him and see how he's doing.
So yeah, tell people how you've been doing with Shopify and how you've been getting some crazy results just using the training.
Well, basically, the training has been.
By the way, guys, this is my wife. She just came in the room, and I just put her on the spot. So she don't really do webinars and stuff, but anyway, she can help. So,
That's awesome.
As far as the training has, well, after I went through the training that my husband and Gabe put together, it's the thing about the training is that it's so easy to follow the training, and you don't have to know it all already. You could just be just a beginner, just learning to know Shopify, because that's how it was for me at first. when I first started to learn about Shopify. It's very easy. Those guys, they go in depth with you into the training, step-by-step process on how to get success. You literally, it's like you're in school, you're learning. So there's no way you will walk out that training without getting massive result and getting massive success within your Shopify. You will learn about conversion, about converting, because let's say you're spending so much money into your ads and then you're not making that money back in return. And that's what a lot of people, they struggle with. And that's that was one of my biggest struggle when I first got into Shopify, that you're spending the money and you're not getting that money back, and reverse. So basically, when I went through the training, I've learned how to do that. I learned to know which products are working. I learned to know which products that I could make money out of, and which products are not. So it's really about the hot products that are out there and the products that can convert, that you can get to convert and get you massive result. And then when you start to get a massive result with that one product, you can stick with that product. You keep getting those results with that product, you stick with it, and then you could try another product, that will give you the same result as well. So it's really a matter of finding the right product or the right niche that's selling. So once you could find that, and then it gets way better. You'll start making, 20 sales, 30 sales a day, to a point where it gets overbearing, where you have to, if you're doing it by yourself, where you even have to hire, people to help you, which is the process that I am right now. So
Awesome.
their coaching is pretty
That's awesome.
guys. So if you're
Yeah,
thinking
man.
about it, get it.
Thanks, Shirley.
Tell us how much you did. Tell us how much you did.
She did like what you did, like you did like 20K.
I met, I because of this, because
like your first 25K.
yes, because of this coaching, training that you guys did, I've been able to generate 20K for that month, a little over 20K for that month.
I think
Nice.
25, right? Yeah, around 25K for that month. So that was a big success for me, and it was very exciting as well. So if I can do it, you guys can do it as well. So
awesome.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you, Gabe.
All right, guys. But anyway, guys, let's see. Like I said, we wasn't gonna hold it for too long, guys. We're just gonna take a couple of questions. So for those of you who has more questions, because I see a bunch of them inside of the chat that dropped. So guys, like I said, tonight we're gonna keep it short. We're not gonna be here for another half an hour or another hour. So if you want to have your questions answered, we're gonna have this webinar, and it's gonna be on Wednesday for the people that's inside of this coaching. Okay, because right now it's straight up 2K, $2,000. You just go ahead and take it, guys. What we can show you how to make in a day is totally crazy. I mean, we don't even have to prove ourselves. We have students crushing it all over. My wife, other people doing it. I mean, if you follow the training and you get us on your side, we'll do everything possible to get your results. So go over there, take action, invest into yourself. The only money you ever have the hope of seeing back is money that is invested. Anything that you buy or you spend, you'll never see it again. It only goes to the owner. The only money you have the hope of seeing back is investing. There's money that is invested. So invest in yourself, make it happen. Anyway, I don't have anything else to add, Gabe. I don't know if you have anything else on your end, bro. We're going to call it a day.
No, I just want to say, man, I just want to say thank you guys for the ones being in this webinar, and only I want to see some people taking action, because we can truly help you if you're already serious about it and you want to make the sacrifice and the effort to make a change for your family. And to me, it's like my family was worth it. I don't know if your family is worth it, but I'm just going to tell you that, you got to take action and stop making excuses, because you can change your life 360 in not of a short period of time, like I did, Keder did, and some of our students are doing. So just that. Have a great, awesome weekend and week. And I see you guys Wednesday for the ones that are going to make it there.
Awesome. All right, guys, no problem. If you have any questions or anything, hit me up on Facebook. Hey, Gabriel's up on Facebook, and then we can talk things out if you guys need anything. But anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure to serve you. I appreciate you guys. Go to 6 weeks, that all-in-one freedom. Take action. We believe in you. You can make it happen. Until then, I'll see you guys later.